My name's Alex Wright. I'm 17 and I'm in 12th grade. And the book I'm recommending to you guys is Michael Vey, Prisoner of Cell 25. I read this book when I was in 7th or 8th grade, I believe, and I read it because my school did a big, every year we read a different book as a school, and this is one of the books that we read. And what I really liked about the book is there's so much dialogue to it where you kind of really get to understand the characters because they're constantly just like saying stuff, so you see a lot of like interactions between everyone. And I feel like you really start to you feel like you know the characters so well, and they're kind of like your friends. And that was really cool. So throughout the book, it's about this boy named Michael Vey, hence the title, and he's like meeting new friends and like discovering a lot about these like electricity powers that he has. So like the electricity powers are definitely like the main part of the book, and he's like meeting new people that have them or similar powers, and he's just like discovering new secrets about them and kind of what they mean for the rest of his life. And like he's meeting new characters that are just like surrounding them and kind of like people that maybe want to take advantage of them. And there's just like a lot of new things you have to learn about the powers. And yeah, so the book is so much different than like your typical kind of book about superpowers. It other than the fact that like Michael's bullied a little bit at school, everything else about it is so different because it's just like it's so different from other books. It's like all the like twists and turns and stuff are just like not what you're expecting at all. Like it just took so many different turns, and I would really recommend it. The book is actually a part of a 7-book series, which might be good for some of you, might be bad for some of you. I personally don't really like series. I kind of just like to read one book and then read that one book only. But yeah, I never really got to finishing the rest of the series because after my school read it, the second book was kind of gone. Like, everyone was kind of taking it from the library for a while. So I just never ultimately got to, like, reading it, which is fine. Honestly, I liked the end of the book. At first, I really wanted to read it because I really loved the book. But, I mean, it wasn't, like, a big cliffhanger where I was like, I absolutely have to read that right now. I was, like, okay waiting. And then just kind of, like, after a while, just never really got to reading it. So yeah, so overall, if you guys are like into like superhero books or anything about like superpowers, or you want to relate to someone your age, I would really recommend it. I know a lot of people at my school really loved it too, so it wasn't just me. Like it was like we all really loved it. Out of like all the books we read, this definitely was like one of our favorites. It was so good. So yeah, actually after reading it, I joined my school's book club, so that was pretty cool. It definitely like helped me start reading again for a little bit there, and yeah. So I would really recommend the book if you guys are looking for one, and yeah, thanks for watching.